Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, my lovely students. How are you today? Today, inshallah, I will teach you super good for the second intermediate grade in the second semester. So, I want all of you to open your book on page 64. Today, inshallah, we will take chapter 8. Have you ever? Have you ever? Okay, listen and discuss. As you can see, have you had an exciting life? So if someone asks you, have you ever, it means tell or you have to tell me about experience. Okay, a unique experience, for example, or an exciting experience. So have you ever, look what do we have here, have you had an exciting life? Or look what do we have here, we have here some adventure, as you can see, like an exciting life. We have here some characters, Scott, Umar, we have a John, we have a Qasim, and we have here Mark, we have here Adnan, and the second page also we have a Faisal, Don, and so on. Okay, my lovely students, now I will turn on the audio. I want you to listen and follow. Are you ready? Very good. So let's start. Okay, my lovely students, let's now back here. So, yes.
Unit 8. Have you ever? Pages 64 and 65. 1. Listen and discuss.
Have you had an exciting life? Our reporter, Scott Turner, asks people about their experiences.
Have you ever been hang gliding?
Yes, I have. I went last year. It was awesome.
Have you ever flown in a small plane?
No, never. This is my first time.
Have you ever eaten something weird?
Yes, we have. My family and I ate durian fruit in Malaysia.
Have you ever ridden a camel?
Yes, when I was in Egypt.
Have you ever seen an unusual animal?
Yes, I've seen a zorse. A zorse is half zebra, half horse.
Faisal, have you ever gone on a desert safari?
Yes, I have.
When did you do it?
2 years ago in Dubai. It was fun and exciting.
Have you ever tried cliff hanging?
No, I haven't. No ropes, no harness. I'm not crazy.
Okay, my lovely students, look what do we have here. Comprehension. Answer yes or no. John has flown in a small plane. No. Omar has been hang gliding. Yes. Adnan rode a camel in Egypt. Yes, as you can see here. Look what do we have here. Adnan. Okay, we said yes, and here no, because have you ever flown in a small plane? He said no. Okay, then. Look what do we have here. Qasim and his family have never eaten a no. Don went cliff hunting last year. No. Look here. No, I haven't. Mark has never seen an odd animal. No, he actually saw it, as we can see here. Zorse. A zorse is a half zebra and half horse. Very good. Then let's now move here. After that, we will take a grammar, as you can see here in front of you. Look what do we have here. Present perfect. Present perfect. We will talk about present perfect. How can we make affirmative, negative, and questions, and we will compare between present perfect and simple past. We use present perfect to talk about an indefinite time in the past when the specific time in the past is not important, so isn't important. It is often used to talk about time from the past up to now. For example, in the person's lives up to now. So we use present perfect when we want to talk about something that happened in the past and it is still continuous or it is still continuing until now. Okay, look what do we have here. affirmative. So if you want to make affirmative, so we will use I with have, you have, he has. With he we use has, she has, we have, they have. Okay, then after that the past participle of the verb. Okay, the past participle of the verb. So I have been, you have been, he has, this is has. Okay, he has been, she has been, we have been, and they have been. Sorry, been, not been. Sorry, they have been. Okay, my lovely students. Then look what do we have here. As you can see, we have here negative. If we want to make it negative, just we add not. I haven't been. You haven't been. He hasn't. She hasn't been. We haven't been. They haven't been. Okay, if we want to make a question, just we will switch. Okay, if we want to make a question, we will switch. As you can see, we will switch. Okay, very good. So let's now see. Have you or have I ever been to Bahrain? Has he or has she ever been to Bahrain? Have we or have they ever been to Bahrain? If you want to say yes in affirmative, you say yes, I have, yes, you have, yes, he has, or yes, she has, and so on. Negative, no, I haven't, no, you haven't, no, he hasn't, no, she hasn't, and so on. Okay, this is the past participle of the verb. Be, it will be been. You have to memorize it. You have to memorize it, okay? This is the past participle. The past participle that we used here. Do, done. Eat, eaten. Fly, flown. Go, gone. Hear, heard. Meet, met. Ride, ridden. See, seen. Swim, swim. Take, taken. Write, written, and so on. Then look what do we have here. We use the simple past to indicate a specific time in the past. Look, I have been into Bahrain. I don't know exactly what is the time. Tell me the year, the month. I don't know. But if I say I was in Bahrain last year, I was. So you tell me now the time. So I will use I was. Okay, then let's now move here. Complete the conversation. Look what do we have here. Then practice with the partner. We have here for conversation. Let's see the first one. Have you ever? So we will use seen a snake. No, I haven't. Have you? Yes, I saw one in the desert. Were you frightened? I ate. So then let's now move to number 2. I ate ants in Mexico 2 years ago. So we now know the time. So we will use past. What did you taste like? They were spicy. Has Nasser, we have a Nasser, so we will say has. Has Nasser even gone snorkeling? Yes, he has. Did he like it? No, he didn't. He was scared. I have never been or flown or ridden in helicopter. So you can see being, flown or ridden. I flew or rode one over the Red Sea. I would like to do it that one day. Very good. Then let's now move here to the conversation. As you can see in front of you. Then we have here a conversation. We have 2 characters. We have Michael and Andrew. So we have here, as you can see, blue phrases. How many? We have 4 blue phrases with their meanings. We have here 5 questions about the conversation. So what do you think the conversation will talk about? You can see here a sea animal, right? Sea animals. You can see here 3 people, as you can see. They maybe look here. We have here shark, as you can see. We have here earth. Look what we have here, South Africa. Okay, my lovely students. Now I will turn on the audio for this paragraph, or sorry, for this conversation. I want you to listen and follow. Are you ready? Very good. So let's start.
Page 68. 6. Conversation. What was the most awesome experience you've ever had?
Definitely when I went shark diving.
Have you ever heard of it?
No, never.
Well, I went shark diving in Gansbai, South Africa. It's one of the best places in the world to see the great white sharks up close.
You're out of your mind. You'll never catch me diving in the middle of sharks.
It's not like that. You go out on a boat to a place called Shark Alley, and you go down inside a cage. The people on the boat throw out big pieces of fish tied to a rope in order to attract the sharks. The sharks come up real close, and frequently they knock the cage with their heads.
Weren't you afraid?
To be honest, I was scared to death.
Okay, my lovely students, look what do we have here, sharks. So there are people, they get inside the shark, as you can see. I think it's fun. Okay, my lovely students, we have a definitely, expressing a high degree of certainty. So if you want to say yes, of course, so you can say definitely. You are out of your mind. It means you are crazy. If you want to say, are you crazy? You are sure you are crazy. So you will say you are out of your mind. To be honest, it means to tell the truth. So if you're telling me the truth, so you will say, okay, to be honest. Scared to death. It means you are very scared. Okay, then look what do we have here. Where did Andrew go on his vacation? He went shark diving in Gansba, South Africa. As you can see here, he went to the shark diving. Number 2, what kind of experience was it? So it was awesome experience. It was fun, as he said here, but it was scary actually. Number 3, how do they attract the sharks? So people throw out big pieces of fish. So then the shark, as you can see, they are looking for the fish and they ignore the people. Was he scared? Yes, he was. Andrew says he was scared to death, as you can see here. Look here. Yeah, I was scared to death. What was Michael think? Michael thinks that is crazy, as you can see. You are out of your mind. You will never catch me diving in the middle of sharks, as you can see. Okay, my lovely students, actually we are